Good morning. It's just about 9 o'clock, so I think I'll start. On behalf of the Real Estate Commission and CAI, I'd like to welcome all of you to the Condorama seminar. My name is Milton Motooka. I'm the program's co-chair for the CAI chapter of Hawaii. The Hawaii chapter is celebrating its 33rd year. Back in 1990, CAI and the Real Estate Commission put on the very first program for the Real Estate Commission, and it was entitled Condorama. It was held at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, and we were pleased with a crowd of over 800. That was the largest crowd for any condominium seminar up to that time. I was the chair of that program, and it gives me pleasure to be here welcoming you to this. This program was put together by Sue Savio on the end, and most of you know who she is. The objective of this seminar is to provide information to all of you in your various capacities with your association. We're very pleased with the turnout this morning. We have a registration exceeding 100, and that's really good. It's particularly good with the weather forecast, and I thank all of you to making it out and braving the weather to be here. I'd like to get a sense of the audience. How many of you are condominium owners? Please raise your hands. Okay. If you are condominium owners and on the board, raise your hands. Okay, so a lot of you are board members. Well, that's good. How many of you are property managers? Okay. Do we have any resident or on-site managers? Okay, any attorneys here? Okay, they're in the front row. Do we have any legislators here? Okay, good. Then I can tell the joke. Before the seminar started, a gentleman came up and he looked at my name and he said, "Are you with the legislator?" And so he said, "Well, no, I'm legitimate." Oh, this is being taped. Oh, this is trouble. Okay, anyway. Couple housekeeping details. The restrooms are out to the left, and then you go a little ways and you can see the signs. I would ask at this time that you please turn off your cell phones or put them on vibrate. We would also ask that during the seminar you refrain from speaking to your neighbor. It's disruptive to the people around you. Okay, thank you for turning your cell phone off. This seminar is funded entirely by the Condominium Education Fund Real Estate Commission for condominium apartment owners whose associations are currently registered with the Real Estate Commission. I would like to introduce the speakers in the order of their presentation. Please hold your questions until the end. In your condominium booklet was a half sheet. So please write those questions down as they come up. And then when we go to the Q&A portion, raise your questions and then we'll collect them and we'll try and get through as many as possible. Usually we can't get through all of them. And if that is the case, then you can come up and talk to the speakers after. They've all agreed to stay a little while after to answer your questions. The first speaker this morning is Carol Rosenberg. Carol is a partner in the firm of Motooka and Rosenberg, so she's my partner. She began her career in civil litigation primarily, but now she does condominium representation in all facets, including collections, civil litigations, and general consultation for the associations. She's a member of the board of directors of the CAI chapter of Hawaii. She currently serves as its president, and she's co-chair of the programs committee as well. In 2016, Carol received the Hoku Award from CAI, and this is given to the person exhibiting outstanding leadership skills and interest in the future of the CAI chapter. Next speaker is Rachel Glanstein. She is the youngest professional registered parliamentarian in the state of Hawaii. She has been a member of the National Association of Parliamentarians since 1999. She has served as either a parliamentarian or a professional presiding officer at over 300 meetings since 2004. Rachel's parliamentary specialty is in the area of condominium and community associations. She has consulted with a number of law firms on different parliamentary procedure issues. I routinely speak to her and ask her guidance on any issues with respect to parliamentary procedure. Early in her career, she was known as Steve Glanstein's daughter. She has evolved to the point where we now say Steve Glanstein is Rachel Glanstein's father. Jonathan Billings is the next speaker. He's the Vice President of Operations of Touchstone Properties. He became a member of the National Association of Parliamentarians in 2010 and was awarded Property Manager of the Year in 2011 by the Resident Manager Association and received the Hoku Award from CAI in 2014. Jonathan holds the Reserve Specialist designation and his PCAM designation through CAI. Jonathan has served as a frequent speaker at CAI seminars and currently serves as a member of the CAI board. He has a Bachelor's of Science degree in Urban, Rural, and Environmental Planning. And for those of you who run annual meetings, he's fluent in Portuguese and conversational Spanish. So if you have difficult owners, he can talk to them. The final speaker this morning is Sue Savio. Sue is well known in the industry. She's the president and owner of Insurance Associates since 1979. Insurance Associates insures over 1,000 community associations in the state. They're the largest independent insurance agent. She's well known as an expert in the area that people constantly rely upon. She's very knowledgeable. She's always accessible. Starts her day at 4, and I don't know how late she works at night, but she's just very tireless. And she was offended that I mentioned our ages were somewhat similar, so I'm not going to say that this morning. She's obviously much better preserved than I am, but at any rate, I would like to at this time turn the program over to Carol Rosenberg.